Hi, I just found out a Punjabi PDF paper of NEET examination on ntexam.net, and I want to create an online quiz so that I can give it to my students in local language. But the problem with many of the application and Google Forms that they are not compatible with local languages, especially with the mathematical expressions or figures. So I have to do a lot of work to make it happen. So I came across a solution which is called PDFMock.com, which can convert any MCQ PDF question paper into online quiz within minutes without doing any cut paste or typing of content or any image manipulation. I've been using it and it's very efficient. So if you're the first time user, you can register yourself as a teacher, your organization name and address, your name as teacher, and your email ID, and you can click on plus button to add it. You can have multiple teachers under the same organization added this way. And once you are done, you can click on the save button here to grant access to all the teachers instantly without any approvals or without any waiting time. So let's go ahead and create a test. uh, so I'm already logged in. I have an access, so I click on the login button and I'm taken to the dashboard. Here I see two tabs, my test and my batch. My batch is to manage and create the batches of students segregated into different batches. I can add a student or delete a student from an existing batch, or create altogether a new batch from scratch by clicking here. And on my test section, yeah, I can create test and manage the test. So let's go ahead and create a test. So I'm going to upload the Punjabi PDF paper that we were looking at. So PDFs are a great way to carry the content because it does not shake the content, but it also the most stubborn format, because cut paste or copying pasting is really difficult from the PDF, especially if it's in a local language and it has a lot of figures, etc. So now I'm going to make a test out of it. So this is the question number one, and it's a single correct. So in PDF mock, you also have multiple correct and fill in the blanks. So with these three, you can tackle any objective type question that is popular. For example, assertion reasoning, true false, or data sufficiency also. So I'm going to choose single correct because in need single correct questions are there. And marking scheme, I will do 4 marks for correct, -1 for incorrect, and 0 for not attempted. I can also do decimal marks here. Very simple, easy to use. And I hit on the add button. As soon as I hit the add button, I get a cross here. I take it in front of each of these choices, and I create interactivity in terms of radio button. uh, and suppose second option is correct, I don't know the real answer. I'll make it, double click it to make it blue, and I click on the save button. The first question is done. Similarly, the second question is I click on each of corresponding to each of these options, and suppose fourth option is correct. Fourth. So you see the two questions are done without doing any effort at all. I can delete it and manage these questions which are done. The same way I can do the rest of the question. It will hardly take 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes to have all the questions mapped. And then so I click on the save test, and I write the name of the test. If I have more uh, things to add, I can add it on the description. And I can put the duration. Suppose 118 minutes is the duration, and there are only two questions and 8 marks. You can keep on adding till all the questions are mapped. I can add a solution file as well, so that student, when they have taken the exam, they can see this explanation file of each of these questions, so that they understand what went wrong and why went wrong. And I click on the save button. As soon as I click on the save button, I'm back to the dashboard, wherein I do the rest of the things. There are only two questions, so I can go back and edit the question again and map all the rest of the questions. Here I can delete this paper. I can send this paper to my colleagues who are in pdfmock.com by uh, typing their email ID and searching, and then sharing to them. It particularly works well when you have junior staff or support staff to work and do this activity and send you this online test on your dashboard so that you can send it across to your students. Now I'm going to schedule it. So there are two options: close-ended and open-ended. Close-ended means a particular date and time where you want to conduct the exam. You also have the option of publishing the result at your desired time and date. Open-ended means starting whenever you wish, but there is no end, so that all the students can take, and you will stop manually. I allocate to different batches which I have created in my batch. I can also allow external students, so that if a student is not present in your database, they can take the test and you can have the database of those students. And I schedule. Once I hit the schedule button, the online test is created. It's ready to be sent across, and here I can edit the schedule or stop the schedule, and copy the schedule and send it on my WhatsApp group or Telegram channel or through the mails. It's very easy. So now you have seen how I have created a test out of an existing PDF without doing any cut paste or copying the content, which particularly takes a lot of time, and I do not have to deal with the back end and the whole pre-production of the online quiz. um, and it's really easy. I have been using for quite some time, and it has saved me hundreds of hours in building the online quiz. And now I can take quiz every time I want, because PDFs are abundantly very abundant on the internet, and they are very, very efficient. You also use it and share your feedback. Thank you.